We're going to cover both ways of solving linear simultaneous equations, both by elimination and by substitution. So let's get started. It is impossible to solve an equation with two variables. The answer could be this, or this, or this. We need a second equation in order to solve. We can see that A must be 6 and B must be 4 to satisfy both these equations. The equations are known as simultaneous equations. Let's go through these questions. When we solve simultaneous equations by elimination, we work downwards and try and eliminate the x's or the y's. You can see here that we have a plus y and a minus y. If we add both equations, the y's will cancel each other out. We can now solve for x by dividing the 3 both sides. We can pick an equation to substitute this x equals 2 into to find y. I'll pick the top equation. We can now see that our answer is x plus 2 and y equals 3. You can check out whether this is correct by using the other equation. To use the elimination method, the coefficient of the x's or y's must be the same. Let's focus on making the y's have the same coefficient. 5 and 3 have a lowest common multiple of 15, so let's make both of them 15. We're going to multiply everything at the top by 3 and everything at the bottom by 5. If we added these again, we wouldn't eliminate the y's, we would end up getting 30y. That's no good. This time we're going to need to subtract going downwards and then solve for x. Now that we've found x, substitute the value into one of the original equations to find y. The objective for solving by substitution is to get x equals or y equals. The first equation has a coefficient of minus 1 on the y, so this seems like a nice equation to pick. We're going to add y to both sides and then subtract the 13. It can be much easier to put brackets around it now. We now rewrite the second equation but with the bracket instead of the y, and then we solve for x. We can then substitute this x value into the equation we have for y to find the value of y. This may seem like a longer method, but you will see that when we solve quadratic simultaneous equations, this will be the only method that works, and that is true for all nonlinear simultaneous equations. Let's end today on this question. Two numbers have a sum of 15 and a difference of 9. What are the numbers? If you know, write it in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. And you can also come to onmaths.com or click the link in the description where you can access all our free A-level papers and predictions and can even save your scores with a free account. This video is part of a larger A-level course that you can follow along with at onmaths.com.